Hey everybody, this is your boy, the host with the most, but humble. And I do mean humble. D Nostradamus, aka Derek, and I'm here, of course, on a Saturday to give you the hungry, happy, healthy people here at our Wrestlekram. Of course, this is Wrestlekram. If you're watching today, you're watching tomorrow, you're watching it next week. I truly do thank you from the bottom of my heart to the depths of my loins. I truly do thank you. Without you guys, it truly wouldn't be me. I'm humble eyes each and every single time I'm allowed to do this. Thank you so much for allowing me to do the show. If you don't know anything about Wrestlekram, your boy puts a feed out each and every Sunday around 10 o'clock for you guys to get your questions in. I do have my ear to the ground of the dirt sheet, so I really know a lot about what's going on in and outside of the ring or whatnot. I usually do that. And, you can ask your questions. We can have a great time and do that or whatnot. I do not mind. I have great time with you. This is about you or whatnot. If you want to talk about politics, I love politics as well. Also, if you want to talk about nerd and geek culture, we talk about Marvel a lot about here. So if you want to talk about that as well, we can talk about that. DC as well. I'm a bigger DC fan than I am a Marvel fan if you want to know anything about that. But I do a lot of I do a lot of things like that. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. We're still on the road to 300. On the road to 300. So don't forget to get your subs in. To help a homegrown boy like your guy here over here, Dino Shanavis over here. You want to have a great time over here. So don't forget. And I'm on the X, of course, if you there's TikTok, and also I'm on Facebook. I do have my own Facebook group page. It is called Wrestlekram Super Club. So go check me out over all three of those platforms. I'm usually posting religiously on all three of those platforms as well. But without further ado, let's get into the questions, of course. That's what you're here for, right? That's what you're here for. So the very first question is going to be from Mr. Greenhead. How we doing, Mr. Greenhead? Did you see the Cat Williams at Club Shay Shay video? Yes, I did. And plus, goodness gracious, I will tell anybody that I had to PP a lot on this because it was a ton of tea over here. Tons and tons of tea. I truly enjoyed it. I truly think that Cat Williams is in my top 3 of greatest stand-up comedians of all time. I think Cat is just one of those guys. He is really, really fun to listen to, and I didn't know a lot about it. I knew he was like on a genius mind frame and everything about that, but I didn't know a lot of the other middle creamy stuff about Cat Williams. If I had to compare him to anybody, it would be he would be like Prince, because he is against the grain. He goes against the grain. He is one of those people. If you know anything about Prince, he did not do a lot what the music industry wanted him to do, and Cat is pretty much the exact same way. He is that guy who truly does not go with the flow when it comes to entertainment or with the stand-up. A lot of people think stand-up comedians are all this friendly and happy-go-lucky people and they all hang out with each other. No, it's a cutthroat industry, just like everything else. And I think Cat exposed a lot of people. He went for the jugular for, of course, Steve Harvey, Ricky Smiley, Cedric the Entertainer, and the list goes on. He was laying waste to everybody. So I will put Club Shay Shay link in the description so y'all can go check it out. If you have not checked it out, I think it's over 45 million views on that video alone. I will tell anybody to go check it out. It is very interesting. 3 hours and like 20 minutes. Goodness gracious. It flies through because it is the most interesting video I've seen in the week. I'll tell you that. Man, goodness gracious. But thank you so much for that question, Mr. Greenhead. The next question is going to be from Mitch Does It. How we doing, Mitch Does It? Where should WWE debut Jade Cargill? And should she be a babyface or a heel? And who should be her first feud? I was thinking at Mania, her opponent, of course, will be Trish Stratus. I like all of that. But let's dig a little deeper or whatnot. I don't think that she should be a face nor a heel. Like, she should be in between, like a tweener. That'll be really good for her to finally come in as and gradually go toward the heel aspect. I think that she is a great heel. She has the physique and the look and the talking of a heel. So I would love to see something like that. On top of that, I think Trish Stratus is probably going to retire pretty soon. So I don't think that would be a great a feud between her and Trish Stratus. Of course, Zoe Starks is no longer with Trish Stratus, so that would kind of be a weird situation. I would love for her to have a powerhouse type of situation where she probably faces like Nia Jax or Doudrop over there at WrestleMania, or probably have a handicap match between Doudrop and Chelsea Green for those titles. I mean, I would love to see something like that as well. Just to show off her strength alone. I mean, goodness gracious, I go to the gym because I enjoy watching Jade Cargill. That's one of the main reasons why I go to the gym, is because she is just so, she's carved from stone. So I would like to see more of that situation. I would love to see her in the WrestleMania, probably be the Final Four, one of the Final Four participants, not winning, of course, but, you know, having a powerhouse performance, throwing out a ton of women. I would love to see something like that. But, I mean, you know, WrestleMania will be fine. I don't mind. Trish Stratus would be a great opponent, but I would love to see her with a bigger opponent. Somebody I know that she could just pick up and just throw around all just crazy like. But thank you so much for that question, Mitch Does It. The next question is going to be from Mitch Does It again. How we doing, Mitch Does It? What are your final four predictions in the men's and women Royal Rumble? That is a really great question. His is the men's should be Cody, Punk, is that Drew McIntyre and Sami Zayn. His women are gonna be Bianca Belair, Becky Lynch, Jade Cargill, and Trish Stratus. I do like those final four predictions. I'm gonna twist it a little bit. The men, I'm gonna go with CM Punk. I'm gonna go with, I like Sammy. I'm gonna do Sammy. I'm gonna go with The Miz. I'm gonna go with The Miz, and I'm gonna go with probably Gunther again. Those four I'm gonna put in with my men's the final four. The women, I'm going to go with Bianca Belair. I'm going to go with Becky Lynch. I'm going to go with Jade Cargill, but I'm not going to go with Trish Stratus. I'm going to change it up a little bit. I'm going to go probably with Kairi Sane. Those four will probably be for my the final four for each of those women. But I do enjoy yours as well. If you want to put your final fours in there, go ahead and put them in the comments or whatever. Don't forget about that. So I do like that. So, but thank you so much for that question, Mitch Does It. Thank you so much. The next question is going to be from Mr. Greenhead. Mr. Greenhead, which match looks better? Is it going to be Hook versus Samoa Joe for the AEW World Championship, or Jinder Mahal versus Seth freaking Rollins for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship? If I had to choose any one of them, no disrespect to AEW, but I really want to see this part two of Jinder Mahal versus Seth freaking Rollins. Hook, I promise you, I do love Hook. I think Hook is a great character, but unfortunately they have not made or built the character up that I would love to see this. I mean, I think it's going to be a good match, but I think it's a match that shouldn't happen. I mean, no disrespect. Once again, no disrespect. I love Hook, but name some of the things that Hook has accomplished, and I can't really name any of them. Jinder Mahal, you can, yes, he lost a lot of his matches in a year, but he has John Cena under his belt. He has the legend Randy Orton under his belt. He has a lot of Shinsuke Nakamura under his belt. So, I mean, you can say what you want. He has done a lot. He has done a lot. There is a small amount of people that I beat John Cena Club. So, I mean, it is what it is. I would love to see this match. And now, since Tony Khan brought it all the way up to where it is, I mean, I would like to see it even more now. I mean, no disrespect. I just want to see more. I know I said that a lot, no disrespect, but I would love to see the Seth Rollins versus Jinder Mahal on Monday. It looks very interesting. But thank you so much for that question, Mr. Greenhead. The next question is going to be from Southern Belle. How we doing, Southern Belle? Should Kevin Owens beat Logan Paul for the United States title so we can honestly have at least one fighting champion on SmackDown? Yes, 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 and goodness yes. This is getting very annoying on SmackDown where there are no champions now. We have everybody is a part-time champion. There are not really a lot of the tag team division over there. I would love that tag team division to be split up now due to the fact that Judgment Day is never there. Judgment Day is not on SmackDown. They're just on Raw. So they need to split those titles for everybody to have some titles on SmackDown. I thought that the Logan Paul thing was going to be a really good situation. I have completely changed my mind on this. Goodness gracious. Logan Paul is just there to talk and walk away if he's even if he's there. We know for a fact that Roman Reigns is the tribal chief, the God mode. We know that Roman Reigns is that man. We know this. We know that when Roman Reigns is there, the ratings are gonna explode. We do not think, I don't see that with the Logan Paul situation. Unfortunately, I hate that because I really like Logan Paul. I think that Logan Paul is a really great wrestler, but we don't get that treatment with him. And I really think that Kevin Owens should win and probably turn heel. I would love to see some stuff like that because, man, I am really getting tired of not seeing champions on SmackDown. SmackDown is the premier show, but there's no champions on there. There's no titles on there. And if we do see something, Roman's he's doing like a promo or he's attacking people. I mean, no disrespect, but I keep saying no disrespect, but I'm just saying that it's just getting old. It is, it is what it is. So yeah, I would love to see Kevin Owens beat Logan Paul for that title at the WrestleMania. I mean, not WrestleMania, at the Rumble. It is what it is. Thank you so much for that question, Southern Belle. The next question is going to be from Mitch Does It. We're doing once again, Mitch. Will you be going to Monday Night Raw in New Orleans on January 22nd? That's coming up pretty soon. And if you do, can you vlog your experience for the channel? I would love to do that, but I will be at work. I will be at work at that time. Here's the thing. I live in Shreveport, Louisiana. New Orleans is at the bottom of the state. So I'm at the top of the state. New Orleans is at the bottom of the state. That's like a probably 4 to 5 hour drive to New Orleans. So no, I will not be going to go see that. I would love to see it, but unfortunately, I will be at work. And if I was going, I would vlog it. I would vlog the crap out of that. But unfortunately, I will not be there. I would not. But I would like to see it. I would like to see it. If I had money, I would go, fly out there because I don't want to drive out there. I would fly out there to New Orleans. But, it is what it is. I'll be at work. But thank you so much for that question. Mitch Does It. The next question is going to be from Daniel Dillon 69. How we doing, Daniel Dillon? Would you rather see The Rock versus Roman Reigns at Elimination Chamber or at WrestleMania 40? That is a great question. I would not want to see that at Elimination Chamber. I'm sorry. Elimination Chamber should be whoever wins the Royal Rumble, the other respectable brand has to do Elimination Chamber to face whoever left in the world title scene. It is what it is. That should be the main event. Now, I really enjoyed the main event with Roman Reigns versus Sami Zayn at Elimination Chamber. It was one of the greatest matches that Roman Reigns ever put on a pay-per-view with another opponent. Hands down, great situation with that. But no, The Rock is money. It is what it is. He's already shoot his shot. So yes, it has to be on WrestleMania 40. No ands, if or buts about it. I love Cody Rhodes. I do want him to finish his story. But once again, Cody Rhodes is being paid a ton of money to just be Cody Rhodes. We may not get this this match between Roman and The Rock. So yes, this is money. This is the epiphysis of money. So yes. Please let The Rock and Roman be the main event of night 2, and that should happen. It is what it is. Roman shouldn't even wrestle at the Elimination Chamber. It is what it is. But they're in Australia, so that he may have a match. I don't know, maybe Randy Orton one-on-one or AJ Styles one-on-one. One of those two may be the main event of course, Elimination Chamber. One of those two, because LA Knight got his shot and lost. So we'll see what happens with that situation. But no, if it's The Rock, it's going to be WrestleMania 40. Or probably one of the Saudi Arabia shows. One of those two will be that, because it has to be a big match. But thank you so much for that question, Daniel Dillon. The next question is going to be from Larry Gear 1. How we doing, Larry? I know Jinder Mahal isn't going to beat Seth Rollins, that's what you say, for the world title, but does he look good? Dude, he's been looking good for a while. I mean, I could care. Look, okay, let's talk about Jinder. Because I myself, me and my little brother, we enjoy Jinder. We thought Jinder Mahal was a champion. Not a great champion, but he was a champion nonetheless. The packaging was awesome when it came to Jinder Mahal. I mean, they did non-stop awesomeness with the character growth of Jinder Mahal. Okay, the matches he had was pretty good. The Punjabi ladder match, I think that's what it was, or death match, I thought that was pretty innovative, very interesting. So, I mean, it was a lot of fun things that happened with the Jinder Mahal championship. We want to try to erase the Shinsuke Nakamura situation out of that. Very cringy with that situation. But I like that he shot his shot against Brock Lesnar. He didn't get to Brock Lesnar, but it would have been a great match between Jinder Mahal versus Brock Lesnar at Survivor Series. We didn't get that. But, I mean, look, Jinder is a great character. I love what he's doing with Indy Sheer. I mean, it would be, I mean, I would love to see Jinder beat Seth Rollins at Monday Night Raw. I mean, it'd be very interesting. I mean, have him run with that title for a couple of weeks, see what happens, have it marinate a little bit, and see what happens and whatnot. Because he is I mean, I will say this, his finisher, the Kalash, they make that Kalash a finisher a great thing. I don't think anybody has kicked out of that finisher. I mean, what more can you say? I mean, I really do like Jinder Mahal. But thank you so much for that question. Thank you so much for that question. Next question is going to be from Laurel. How we doing, Laurel? Have you played AEW Fight Forever? And if you have, what do you think of it? No, I've never played AEW Fight Forever. I've heard that it's very buggy. I heard that it's not good. I was looking at a lot of the play of the game, and it's just not. It's just getting kind of weird to me. I will say this, if it goes down more, I think it's at $45. If it goes down to like $20, I would most definitely buy it. But I'm not going to do like full price on that. I'm just not going to do it. I mean, I am waiting on the new WWE game to come out. I will buy that one. I will buy the deluxe edition with Bray Wyatt face on it. That's the one I will buy. But the Fight Forever game, I'm just not getting jiggy with it. I do like the old retro version of it, but I'll pass on that game. I'm not good. But thank you so much for that question, Laurel. Next question is going to be from Dragon Hunter XD. In your opinion, who completes their objective first? Cody Rhodes finishing his story, CM Punk main eventing at WrestleMania 40. Of course, it's going to be CM Punk main eventing night 1 against Seth freaking Rollins at WrestleMania 40. Once again, I've already said Cody Rhodes has plenty of time to finish that story. I mean, we have, of course, Saudi Arabia. We have, of course, SummerSlam. We have a ton of places that he can most definitely finish that story. But once again, The Rock is he's the plate of WrestleMania 40, and there's so many stories. It could be a great storyline with The Rock and Roman Reigns. So if I had to choose, it's gonna be CM Punk main eventing at, of course, WrestleMania 40. Thank you so much for that question. The next question, of course, is going to be from Dragon Hunter XD. Again, how we doing, Dragon Hunter? It looks like CM Punk may be in the Royal Rumble this year, but other than the participants, who is facing Roman Reigns for the WWE Undisputed Heavyweight Championship? Who do you think could win the Royal Rumble on the SmackDown side? So I'm guessing he's saying other than the other than CM Punk winning, could it be somebody on the SmackDown side? No, I don't. But if I had to choose anybody, it'd be Bobby Lashley. You have Karrion Kross over there, who's doing phenomenal work. I would love to see Montez Ford win that bad boy on the SmackDown side. AJ Styles is over there. LA Knight is over there. There are a lot of people I would love to see. Santos Escobar, I would love to see win that bad boy. So if I had to choose anybody on the SmackDown side, any of those would be a great addition. But if it's any one person, it would be it will be this guy right here. It'll be him. It would be this guy. Whatnot. Have him win the daggone thing. He's done everything else. Let him win that bad boy. I would love to see that happen. But thank you so much for that question. Dragon Hunter XD. The next question is going to be from Handlebar Mustache. How we doing, Handlebar Mustache? Do you think the new Adam Cole Undisputed Kingdom faction is falling apart before it even starts? No, not yet. I think Adam Cole needs to get 100% healthy first. They had to pull the trigger on this faction, on the Undisputed Kingdom. They had to, because I think MJF was just falling apart. Match after match after match. I think he will be getting that surgery pretty soon. So he is out altogether. I mean, they need another voice, and Adam Cole is that guy that's going to have to be the mouthpiece of AEW as of right now. Him and Samoa Joe. Now, do I think this faction is really, really weird? Yes, I do think it's really, really weird, but I want to see what they do with this situation. The firm said the exact same thing, that everybody was going to get a title. That didn't happen. So let's see what happens with this situation. The Undisputed Era had every single title in NXT. So let's see if they do it here on AEW and whatnot. Other than that, thank you so much for that question. The next question is going to be from Handlebar Mustache yet again. Is there something we can do to change the creative of Adam Copeland to something a little bit better than what we have right now? Man, I don't know what more we can do. I don't want him to be a heel. I think the face thing will be pretty fun. I think I said this on my wrestling show, the Wrestle Gripes. Have him go against another title. There are a ton of titles there. Have him go with FTR and go for those trios titles. Not the ones that Acclaim has, because they have a beef with the Undisputed Kingdom. But go after those trios titles for Ring of Honor. That will put his face on where now you'll have, of course, him versus Swerve Strickland. I mean, Miro. I keep saying Miro. Put Miro in the mix. I mean, there's a lot of places that he could be facing, but I mean, he's trying to put these young talent over, people I've never even heard of over. So, I mean, yeah, I mean, the first thing I would like, put him with FTR, have him face the Gates of Agony with Christian, is it not Christian Cage? Brian Cage. who has those trios Ring of Honor titles, and they lose, of course. Not against that, they keep their titles, but it puts a radar out for a Swerve versus Adam Copeland. That'd be a great thing. I think Adam Copeland versus Swerve would be a great match. Swerve has been killing the game when it comes to anybody he's been touching, other than that Dustin Rose match. Oh my goodness, what a trash match. But anyway, thank you so much for that question, Handlebar Mustache. The next question is going to be from Larry Gear 1. How we doing, Larry Gear 1? Out of the three main WWE brands, which one do you think is the best as of right now? Raw, SmackDown, or NXT? If I had to choose any of them, it has to be Raw. I think Raw has the better group of people. I just hate that it's 3 hours, of course, but the storylines are better over there. I mean, of course, one of my favorite wrestlers of all time, CM Punk, is over there. Judgment Day is still kind of batting probably 80 right now. I'm really starting to like. I mean, Gunther is over there, for crying out loud. They have their champions on TV. That's the beautiful thing about Raw. SmackDown is good. I mean, you have Roman Reigns over there when he's over there. But Raw is really like batting 1,000 right now. So if I had to choose any of them, it would literally be Raw right now. I mean, Seth Rollins, he is getting kind of stale. But, you know, he's still on TV every single night, and that's all I can say about that. The women division is a little bit stronger. I do love Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley is killing the game over there as well. I mean, Chelsea Green is doing some of her best work that I've ever seen her do. So, I mean, yeah. So, I mean, I love it. I love that division over there. Their women's division. I do like the women's division on SmackDown too, but the better division is over there on the Raw side. But thank you so much for that question, Larry Gill 1. The final question is going to be from Black Starboy 1649. How we doing, Black Starboy? We're hearing that Trinity or Naomi is supposed to be participating in the Royal Rumble this year. Can you name some more TNA wrestlers that you would like to see at the Royal Rumble? Well, I did hear Moose. He shot his shot last year that he was going to be in the Royal Rumble. Put Moose in the Royal Rumble. Oh my goodness, I would love to see Moose in there. Kit Shamrock, put him in there as well. There are a lot of vacancies in the Royal Rumble due to the fact that LA Knight's not going to be in there. Randy Orton's not going to be in there. AJ Styles is not going to be in there. We don't know who Seth is going to be facing. It looks like Seth may face Jinder Mahal at WrestleMania due to we might have a wonky finish at Monday Night Raw. So I would love to see a lot of people on or not an invasion angle. I don't want an invasion angle on that situation. Don't want that at all. But I would love to see a collaboration with the TNA and the WWE. It looks like we may get it, you guys. So I mean, hold your breath. Let's see what we get, and hopefully it happens. But I would love to see Moose. I would love to see Tiffany Fatu over there. I would love to see her come back to the WWE to, have a great time over there and show off that beautiful brand new belt. That is a gorgeous belt. They changed all of those belts. I put all of those videos on my Facebook group page. So if you want to look at the brand new titles over there, go to my Facebook group page and you can see all of the brand new TNA titles. They are all gorgeous, But thank y'all so much for those questions. Let's get into my polls that I put out for the week that was. Okay, so the very first one that I put out was, what do you think will happen to Seth Rollins on his journey to the road to WrestleMania 40? And unanimously, 47% of y'all said Damian Priest will cash in. 0% for Jinder beats Seth Rollins. Believe it or not. Okay, so anyway, I put down, which match do you think you want to see more, or is a money match? put down, and 69% of people said that Seth freaking Rollins versus Jinder Mahal over the Samoan Joe and Hook match. It is what it is or whatnot. And I had one more question, and that question was, which new faction out of the four that I had right there can you see dominating in 2024? And I promise you, like, it is a three-way tie with 28% of the vote apiece. The Undisputed Kingdom, the Mogul Embassy, and the Hurt Business. I thought that the New Karrion Kross would be a bigger group, but no, y'all have a three-way tie with the Hurt Business. Or I think it's, I don't know what it's called. I think it's called Pride. I think it is Pride. But Mogul Embassy, Undisputed Kingdom, and the New Hurt Business. How about that? Y'all don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You guys like, share, and subscribe. We're still on the road to 300. Once again, it is a marathon. It is not a sprint, you guys. So I do not mind waiting for my 300 subs, okay? Don't forget I'm on the TikToks. I'm on X or Twitter, if you want to call it that. And I am also on Facebook. I do have my own Facebook group club. Don't forget that you can get your questions in on the Wrestlekram Gripe Show. That will be next Wednesday. So don't forget, get your questions in over there as well, you guys. The new feed for Ask Wrestlekram will be on Sunday, so you can get your questions in on that as well. I do put out polls on non-show days, so you can get as many many of those in as well. I do talk about them on this show or whatnot. So I love y'all so much. I really do. I really do. The best is truly yet to come. The best is truly yet to come. Until next time, love, peace, and of course, wrestling.